Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Digital Weather Desk powered by Century Next Bank. I'm Jared Floyd. Happy Thursday. Thursday, not Friday. It has felt more like a Thursday as the days progressed. I'll say that. Felt like Friday to start. Today's forecast made possible by ServPro, faster to any size disaster. 3 locations across the area to serve you: Shreveport, Monroe, West Monroe, and Natchez. Local number 318-345-5121, or call or click servpro.com. Across the region, we are dealing with some cloud cover, but quite a bit of sunshine peeking through as well. We will also welcome a cold front here in the next couple of hours, and that should bring some falling temperatures as we go through the upcoming weekend. Your radar, made possible by Brown's Roofing, does not show a whole lot in our immediate area, although we will open a window of opportunity for some brief showers today, and maybe an outside chance of a thunderstorm Friday night into Saturday morning. More on that in just a minute. But it is a warm day. Already near 80 in El Dorado. Camden's at 82. Magnolia's at 82. Monroe's at 76. Good afternoon to you, Leisha. 77 in Vicksburg. Same in Natchez. So again, a lot of us will be near 80 degrees today. The official forecast numbers have us about 82 in El Dorado, 80 in Natchez, 79 in Monroe. Just uploaded the latest numbers. You can find those on the app and at digitalweatherdesk.com. Compare that to where we were 24 hours ago. Most of us get 5 to 10 degrees warmer. We continue the trend. Duh. That's not a big surprise. Winds are out of the southwest and a bit breezy. Also, duh. In advance of this cold front, they've also been breezy for the last couple of days. But in the 15 to 20 mile an hour range in many spots, and with some noticeably higher gusts. We've seen the gusts occasionally 25 to 30 miles per hour. And along that note, since we're post-ice storm, the top of our soil is still relatively saturated in most locations. But just a reminder, with the higher breezy conditions and the ongoing drought conditions, burn bans or no, I would refrain from any kind of burning today. I know a lot of folks are wanting to burn vegetation from the ice storm and things of that nature. Just be aware that, again, a lot of our grass is dormant, so it will burn easily. Breezy conditions, dry ground, all just kind of a recipe for problems. So just be aware of that as we go through the day. Day planner made possible by the Monroe Chamber of Commerce shows daytime highs in the upper end of the 70s to near 80 degrees. There will be some peaks of sunshine. I'm looking out the window right now, and it's kind of filtered sunshine here in Midtown Monroe. I would expect to at least see some breaks in the clouds behind the front tonight before it retreats northward and sets us up and establishes more cloud cover through the day on Friday. Futurecast shows the cold front moving through the area with that thin band of showers potentially developing later this afternoon or into tonight. Front advances all the way through the area, could still bring a narrow band of shower activity during the early morning hours tomorrow. Then it retreats back to the north as a warm front, still keeping the small pesky rain chances in through much of the evening, and maybe even into the overnight as our cold front advances through the area. The outside chance that maybe we could muster an isolated thunderstorm along the Mississippi Valley. Not really expecting that to be a prolonged or significant issue, but it's not completely out of the question. Good afternoon, Janet and Trish. Thank you so much for hopping in to take a look at the forecast. And then beyond that front, northerly winds, cooler air for Sunday, a reinforcing shot of cool air sets into the region on Monday, and that pushes temperatures back below freezing. There is a very small, brief, isolated severe weather threat along the Mississippi Valley, mainly focused early Saturday morning. I know this says tomorrow, but again, a reminder that these severe weather outlooks are typically issued from about sunrise to sunrise. So the one that's issued for tomorrow technically also includes the pre-dawn hours on Saturday morning, and that's when this is mainly focused. The outside chance of an isolated storm that could maybe produce marginally severe hail, up to quarter size potentially. That's the main hazard. I don't expect it to be a prolonged, widespread, significant issue. I have very small rain chances, so that obviously means that we're not really expecting a lot of significant coverage in showers and storms, but it's not out of the realm of possibilities. Again, late Friday night into early Saturday morning. Aside from that, the other focus is on temperatures, and this is once the front moves through Saturday and Sunday, and as that colder air sets in for Monday, morning lows will likely be Monday morning in the low to mid 30s. Some of us will probably be dealing with some frost potential, just depends on winds and things like that, but some areas will drop below freezing. Temperatures don't rebound egregiously high as we go through the daytime hours on Monday. generally low to mid-50s. It'll be a cool afternoon. And then as that colder air settles back in, kind of optimal radiational cooling conditions as we set in through early Tuesday morning, and that drops a lot of areas back to or below the freezing mark. So again, maybe not spending extended, appreciable, significant amounts of periods of time below freezing, but we will be back below freezing nonetheless. Temperatures start to rebound through the day on Tuesday, and we're back in the 70s by Wednesday and Thursday. So again, this foray into cooler temperatures is a brief foray at that. Upper 70s to near 80 degrees today, cloudy and warm. Again, a spotty shower not out of the question, and staying breezy too. Lows tonight in the mid-50s. The clouds continue with the rain chances still pretty limited for the vast majority of our area, but I think the best chances will be across our southern parishes and counties. Look at the 7-day forecast made possible by 3B Hardware. Outlines a few different cold fronts. The one that's obviously going to move through the area today, another one Saturday that really brings the cooler air in on Sunday, and then we reinforce that for Monday, and then another front probably likely the middle parts of next week. Although none of those fronts necessarily bring significant appreciable rain chances across the area. And I think that's, the bigger takeaway for a lot of folks is that they should remember that going through the latter half of the month of February with spring-like temperatures and not having to pay a severe weather price is kind of a treat. I know a lot of folks want the return to winter, and this is about as good as we can do at this point. I don't necessarily see a drastic cool down in the offing, at least here in the short term, but again, winter's not completely done yet. Leroy, Rena, May, good evening or good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining in. Again, it's pretty straightforward looks at the forecast. I don't want to get anything overly involved or overly twisted for folks that he's spending 20 minutes on the weather. It must be that important. No, we're pretty quiet. It's temperature fluctuations, small rain chances, the outside chance of a thunderstorm early Saturday morning, and then cooler for the early parts of next week with a lot of areas dropping back below freezing by Tuesday. Reminder, the Digital Weather Desk powered by Century Next Bank's a digital weather platform serving 33 parishes and counties across northern Louisiana, southern Arkansas, and western Mississippi. It's made possible 100% free to you by the local businesses that you see there on your screen. We love and appreciate all of them, and we want you to love and appreciate all of them too. Of course, as we go through the rest of the day, I'll join you a little bit later with a look at the forecast. Just small updates and tweaks in here and there along the way for a little bit later today. That'll be probably between 4 and 5 o'clock, give or take. And the Fish and Game forecast comes out at 8 p.m. tonight. So, again, relatively quiet conditions. Hopefully you're enjoying your Thursday. It's very, very warm and breezy out there, so if you have a chance to get out and enjoy it, I suggest you do so. Forecast is always available at digitalweatherdesk.com and on the Digital Weather Desk app available for Apple and Android users. Links to download are on the website. Have a great rest of your Thursday, and I'll see you in a couple of hours. Thanks for stopping by. The Digital Weather Desk, powered by Century Next Bank.
Century Next Bank is proud to sponsor Digital Weather Desk with local meteorologist Jared Floyd.
The Digital Weather Desk is your local source for the latest weather information to help keep you and your family safe and to plan your week. You can follow us on our social media platforms, download our app, and you can also find us at digitalweatherdesk.com. The Digital Weather Desk,
Powered by Century Next Bank.